Hello everyone, Coach Dax Cordero here for Weaponized Boxing, where we take boxing concepts and fundamentals and translate them to weapons fighting, particularly knife fighting, stick fighting, and improvised weapons. First off, I'd like to thank Wicked Active Gear and Wicked Fightwear for my technical fabric shirt. Fully breathable, 100% polyester. You can find the links in the descriptions below to their online stores, wickedactivegear.com and Wicked Active Gear on Lazada. Right? Today we're going to be taking up one of the all-time favorites in terms of improvised weapons, which is the baseball bat. Okay? Obvious choice, very heavy, very solid, okay? And can obviously deal a lot of damage. The problem with this weapon is that most, if not all the time, when you look at video footages of people trying to fight with this weapon, is that they try to go swing for the fences every time, okay? Trying to score that knockout home run, okay? But the problem with that is this attack is too slow, okay? And if you miss, it'll leave you open, vulnerable for attack. Another thing is that you remember that a baseball bat has a sweet spot, okay? Where you hit the ball with, okay? Which is around this area. Anything beyond that is already ineffective. So if you try to swing and your opponent moves forward, that's going to be useless, right? And he's going to have the upper hand because your hands are tied up, and his hands are free to do as he pleases, right? So, okay, we're going to try, as always, to apply boxing concepts, okay, to the baseball bat. But before we do that, we'll do a little bit of a crash course on Dos Manos, okay, which is a subsystem of the martial art that I practice, which is Carlos Hermanos, developed by the brothers Sixto and Baste Carlos, right? And Dos Manos, right, is a form of stick fighting that deals with longer weapons, longer than your conventional Cali stick, right? So if this is your regular Cali stick, okay, this is your Dos Manos stick, okay? So single stick, one hand, okay? Dos Manos stick, two hands, okay? Now, the basic attack for the Dos Manos, okay, it's not much different from the 1 and 2 angle strike of a Cali stick, but the difference is you use two hands for it, okay? So this is the 1 angle strike, 2 angle strike, 1 angle strike, 2 angle strike, okay? When we apply that to a baseball bat, okay, all right, remember, we start, as always, initially with a strong foot forward, okay? This can change in the middle of a fight, depending on the situation, okay? But to apply the Dos Manos concepts, okay, we have the 1 angle strike, the 2 angle strike. If you notice, these are very tight swings, the 1 and the 2, as opposed to your haymaker. Usually people try to reach in, okay? So this is our 1 and this is our 2, right? Now, you don't have to overextend if you want to move. If you want to improve your range, then just step forward, boom, and that's more range. Remember to keep your stance straight, balanced, okay? And don't go over, right? Now the specific technique or boxing technique that we're going to try to mimic, okay, or apply to the baseball bat would be a simple 1-2, okay? In this case, we're gonna try to do a 1, right, with a step forward, and then we slip back, and then the 2. Right, so the application of that is, this is our initial attack. As he counters, we slip back, and we counter with a 2, right? So again, 1, 2, 1, 2. So looks like this in one motion. To apply that to baseball bat, okay? So I'm orthodox, okay? So from a left forward stance, I do my weapon stance, which is the southpaw stance, okay? Now to apply that, with a weapon using the 1 and 2 ankle strikes. I do 1 with a half step forward, and then as he counters, I do a 2 with a step back. Again, 1 with a step forward, 2 with a step back. If you notice, I'm always balanced. My weapon is nice and tight, no wild swings, very much controlled, and I combine my swings with footwork. Okay, now to add to that, you can actually do your counter offensive. So as I go 1 and he counters, I recounter with a 2, and then I add another 1 for my counter offensive. So the way it looks in one motion would be boxing with a baseball bat. Try that.